Thanks for joining us on the John Mendola Show. We are driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Let's talk Berwick girls basketball. Bill Phillips, the head coach, joining us. Bill, let's talk about your team this year for 2014-15.
Well, we're really excited about the way we've started. Right now we're sitting at 6-0. We have 5 seniors back. We have 4 of our 5 starters back. And we have a couple of freshmen that come off the bench that are really contributing nice for us. So we're pretty happy with our team so far.
Well, as we approach, the league is getting ready to start. There's going to be some good competition, and we talked about it. All the coaches talked about it at the coaches meeting for the Wyoming Valley Conference. That they're looking forward to this season and seeing what could get done on the floor, because there'll be some good battles between some of these AAA and Quad A teams. Let's start with your depth that you do have. Talk about the inside game there at Berwick this season.
Well, we have Alexis Stieber right now who's leading us in scoring. She was third team all-conference last year. She's a senior. She's averaging about 13, 14 points a game for us, and she's a tough inside-outside player. She plays the 4 spot. Right now we have a sophomore starting at the center spot, Tori Talanka. Very long, very, very tough on the boards. She's pushing 6 feet. She's starting in place of Taylor Montana right now. Taylor, first team all-conference last year, very dominant post player, can jump out of the gym. Extremely athletic, and she's coming off an ACL injury, and we've been getting her minutes here and there. She's worked extremely hard to come back from that injury. We have Bree Florshak, who started for us at the point guard last year. She's also a senior, 5'8", point guard, nice size in a guard. She really makes us go. And we also have Gabby Kishball, another senior, 3-year starter back. And she's our second leading scorer right now. She's a very good deep threat from the three-point line. And she has a motor that just doesn't quit. I'm very proud of Alec Katstock, our other senior. She is a first-year starter. She worked really hard in the off-season. Very, very tough defender, hard-nosed kid. Fits in with our style of play rather nicely. And coming off the bench, we have Reese Mensinger, who's a freshman, one of the fastest kids I've ever coached, a very good shooter. And we also have Peyton Montana, Taylor's sister, another 5'8" guard that comes off the bench. And as a freshman, she's really adjusted to our defensive philosophy, especially. She's a very tough defender. Olivia Selig's our final senior, who comes off the bench. She has not played a game yet this year. She's suffering from a muscle injury. We're due to have her back sometime mid-January, late January. And that rounds up our team depth.
We're talking Berwick girls basketball here on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers. Coach, what do you like about your team so far in the season? Even though I think the toughness, you're fighting through some injuries with some girls and a little bit of depth, but the girls have stepped up with that 6-0 start.
Yeah, our girls. The thing that I like about our team the best is that they play so well together. They're so used to playing with each other. We play a lot of games in the spring and the summer. And with the addition of the two very good freshmen, it's been nice to watch us play. If somebody has an off night, it doesn't matter. There's somebody there picking us up. We've had 5 different leading scorers in our first 6 games, which is really nice. So it's tough. It's tough to defend us just trying to stop 1 or 2 players.
Bill Phillips, as we talk Berwick basketball, how about the league, Coach? Some of the competition, what you're hearing, what you're seeing out there, and who you're going to start out with when this weekend rolls around.
You can't take a night off in our division, that's for sure, and you know that, and I think every coach in our conference knows that. Our division is tough. It's well coached. It's well played. It's a tough game every night. We open up with Valley West at home. I think it's the first time we've had a home game to open the season in a while, so that's nice to start off at home with them because they're always a tough matchup for us. And every night's tough. We have a stretch where we're on the road at Pittston and at Dallas, which we've not played well on the road at those 2 places, but our seniors are excited that they have not beaten either one of those teams yet.
Bill, how about the improvements, what you'd like to work on, as January approaches here? What are some things you're saying, okay, I know we got to get better. We're 6-0, but this is what I want to focus on for our team?
Well, some things that we've noticed, for instance, we just beat Marian Catholic this past Saturday. We were up 2 at halftime. We just didn't have the intensity throughout the whole half. We haven't really put together a complete game. I know that's tough at any level, at any male or female basketball. It's tough to put together a complete game, but we'd like to have our intensity throughout the entire game. Something else is our, talking on defense. I know defensively we're usually pretty tough. We're one of the top teams defensively in the league each year. But, some of the younger kids have to buy into the communication part of it.
Bill, how about it as far as what you're getting out of your team? You said you like your style of play. What is the style there at Berwick? Maybe even on the defensive end. You play a lot of zone? Is it man-to-man? Tell us about what you do there for the Lady Bulldawgs.
We kind of try to dictate our defense based on our opponent. We like to mix things up a little bit, but if something's working, we don't try to reinvent the wheel. Obviously, if a team has a lot of good shooters, we're going to have to get out on them. But the style that we're playing this year is a little different offensively. We're trying to push the ball a little more. All of our kids can really run, all the way from our point guard up to our center spot. Our kids like the fast-paced play. We're very good defensively rebounding the ball. So that helps to start the transition game. And, what kid doesn't like to run? It's like playing out on the playground.
Absolutely. Well, Bill, we wish you well as the regular season approaches here. In January 2015, Bill Phillips, Berwick Basketball, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your holiday season.
You too, John. Thanks for having me, and thanks for the support.
Berwick Girls Basketball on the John Mendola Show. We're driven by McCarthy Tire and Automotive Centers.